What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to take a look at another beer. We're going to take a look at one from New Belgium. This is their long table. This is their farmhouse saison. Give you a little bit of information off of it. An ode to the communal saison, long table farmhouse ale brings together the juicy fruit flavors of Belgian yeast and Nelson Sauvin hops with the spicy and toasty notes of Munich and rye grains. Grab a seat. So this one comes in at 6.2 ABV and also 20 IBUs. Have not had this one before, so looking forward to checking it out. Always enjoy some of the offerings from New Belgium, so hoping this is one of their better tasting ones as well. Let's go ahead and get the top off and get it into a glass.
Hey, how you doing?
And I'm just going to use a shaker glass for this beer. Just about got it all in too. Look at that. Yeah. So pours out just about a 2-finger nice white head. The head itself looks to have a little bit of creaminess to it. Some tight bubbles on it. Inside, I don't know if you can pick that up or not, but we have a good amount of lively carbonation. It does have somewhat of a little bit of a slight haze, but there is some good clarity. A nice golden yellow color highlights this beer. So something that I would actually say probably pre-sunset, right before it happens. That's how pretty this color is. Not the full golden, but that little off yellow tinge. As far as anything else with the beer, not picking too much up. Now I am noticing with the head, it is actually down to about a 1-finger now, so it is rather quick moving, it seems. So we'll see how that laces the glass. Go ahead and get an aroma.
And what the hell is that smell?
So on the aroma, you get a nice hit of that rye. You get some spiciness that takes place. You also get that good toastiness that it talks about on the bottle label. Kind of gives you a sense of this being a good beer heading into the fall. I smelled this beer and it brings back memories, thinking of things like, bonfires, Halloween, hay rides, all the kind of stuff you would do around that time. It just has a sense with it that smell kind of triggers some of those fall type activities, at least for me. And you get a nice dabble of some sweetness in there from the malt. So it really comes together well, that it kind of stands out with a kind of uniqueness. And you do get a slight hit of that yeast flavor too. But away from the smell, let's get into the taste.
I do want to know what it tastes like.
Wow. So, saisons are something I'm just starting to get more into, but with this one, it gives you a nice mouthfeel. You almost have an explosion with the different flavors that take place. You get the flavor from everything in there. I mean, the rye leaves a pretty good duration of that flavor in your mouth. I can still taste the rye after taking a swallow, 10-15 seconds later. It still has a nice flavor. The texture itself, very dry, a very crisp finish at the end. Not really getting a sense of any wateriness. You're also not getting any of the big taste of like alcohol being involved. Wow, with the taste on this one, you get that rye, you get that spice, you get a nice mouthfeel. The texture is nice and dry. It's very crisp on the end of the finish. The body itself is a nice medium body. It's not weighing too heavy. You're not getting any taste of the alcohol being involved. it sits very well on that taste of this one. I mean, you can really sit there and enjoy this beer. Perfect beer to sit back with a cigar out on the patio or the deck, or just lounging somewhere and just kicking back and relaxing. Should not have too much problem trying to pair this up with some of the foods that are out there. It has a nice little spiciness as mentioned to this one, but really smooth with the rye in it as well.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
So I think overall, New Belgium has done very well again with this beer, the New Belgium Long Table. I think it gives you a great appearance, has that great color that you would look like when it saison. It's got the glass lacing. The aroma itself comes out of the glass nice, that you don't have to take a deep inhalation. You just take a nice sniff. You get that good aroma when you're drinking it. At the same time you're taking that aroma in, it adds to that aura of the beer. As far as the taste is very smooth. It's got a nice spiciness to it with the rye. It's got some great notes of flavor in there. It gives you a great mouthfeel. Overall, as a total package, I think it's a pretty solid beer. This one, I'm going to actually rate this out to be a 4 out of 5. I think at a 4 to 5 is a solid, very solid offering. I'd have this one again. I would order it in the bar. I think it actually is a great product that New Belgium has put together. So I don't know if you've had this one or not before, but this is the New Belgium Long Table. It is, again, their farmhouse ale or their saison, and you should try it because it is pretty damn good. So let me know if you have had it before. Put some comments in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are, but I'm going to definitely kick back and finish enjoying this beer, and hopefully I get to see you again next time. Cheers.